Alternative sources of capital. Now, before we get into it, it's smart to keep in mind that there are alternatives to investment capital. Suited to startups with different needs and at different stages of growth, these options include bootstrapping, accelerator programs, crowdfunding, and government grants and tax credits.
Bootstrapping. Bootstrapping takes place when an entrepreneur runs a startup with a small amount of his or her own capital. Without outside investors, the entrepreneur has complete control over the company and its direction, and does not have to share any of the profits with investors. Nevertheless, bootstrapping requires the use of personal assets, which leaves an entrepreneur more vulnerable. Without outside investment, it may take much longer for the startup to grow, putting it at risk of getting pushed out of the market by larger companies with resources for staffing and marketing initiatives. Accelerator. An accelerator assists early-stage startups by giving them access to office space and services, like training and mentorship, over the course of a few months. An accelerator will typically invest some capital in exchange for equity. Early-stage companies should seriously consider applying to an accelerator. Many of these programs surround entrepreneurs with resources to refine their product, and the program activities culminate in a demo day. Accelerators offer help with credibility in the community, which can take startups a long time to build. Networking opportunities within the startup community in your city, including angel and VC investors, highly valuable for early-stage companies. Are you looking at accelerators? Research the options in your region. Examine the value adds they offer and the thesis of that accelerator. They can be very specific, focusing on health IT, design, hardware, or social innovation. From a financial perspective, there's a real value to an accelerator program. Accelerating your product by testing it and achieving market fit is essential. Having help from an accelerator and their mentors and advisors to get there can be key. Find out if the accelerator might offer follow-on investment. Look to see what companies have gone through the program. Of course, there are a few risks in joining an accelerator. You'll need to give up some ownership of your company in equity. And you might remain at an early stage longer than you like if the needs of the accelerator and the opportunities for the startup are not aligned. Research each accelerator before you apply and jump in. Crowdfunding occurs when a large number of individuals contribute funds towards a startup, be it in the pre-launch or the early stages. Crowdfunding allows you to validate the market while creating awareness and demand for your product. Recognize that creating and running a crowdfunding campaign takes a demanding amount of time and effort. It can distract from your other tasks. Nevertheless, crowdfunding can prompt you to make many necessary market decisions. Be prepared before you start. Government grants and tax credits. Government grants and tax credits can serve your startup well, but recognize that you will need to spend valuable time searching out application funds. These programs operate on specific timelines with deadlines and requirements. Staying on top of these will help you get the most benefit. If your startup can afford it, consider using a grant writer.